A year and a half ago, we spent all our money on this falling down wreck in the hopes of making it into our dream home. But after countless builders' quotes coming in eye-wateringly high, we decided to do it ourselves. We're on a mission to get our dream Victorian bathroom done by Christmas, and trust me, it's no easy feat. Last time, we laid the plumbing and plastered one of the walls, and we'll kick it back off with 14 days to go as we attempt to DIY waterproof this room. We encounter a big problem and have to rejig our entire layout. And are we too ambitious to also squeeze in some hidden storage at this late stage? Well, Paloma can try. We're not giving up. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now. I promise you won't regret it. Let's go. Oh, look at this room. Clint did a great job in it.
Yeah, it's
wow.
great. Very impressed.
So, room's plastered. Now we can have a shower, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not. So what's next?
We need to start doing the walls in here. So we're using the Schluter system. So we've made a little niche. So this is going to be the side of the shower, and this board is part of a big waterproofing system to make this entire space a wet room.
So we need to make this whole wall in the same Kirby board system.
I'm going to be outside because it's a sunny day and we need to finish the roof in the garden shed. Woohoo!
It's amazing to have a sunny day straight after a massive storm, innit?
I know.
Good job the house isn't leaking, right? Culprit 1 is that one. It's trickling. And number 3 is still happening here. Dripping down here from here. Anyway, drink some water. Have a nice day.
Enjoy.
It's the first time I've ever waterproofed anything in my life, so I'm hoping it's going to be super straightforward.
It's never as easy as it looks, is it?
What we have these washers, and we have some special screws. I have a utility knife, a straight edge level, and I'm going to give it a go. Wish me luck. Don't tell Paloma, but I just cut the first one very wrong, and we don't have a lot of spare ones to use. Take 2. Cut it a tiny bit long, but that's always a good thing because you can just shave a little bit off. Take 3. Take 3. It was about now I realised why it wasn't going so well. It's not good news. Everything, I mean everything, is wonky. The work we did way back in the summer was a bit off, and as we need pretty plumb walls for the waterproofing and tiling, I begrudgingly spent the afternoon jigging it all about again. Okay, it may or may not be the next day. I may or may not have had a bit of a meltdown, put too many studs in, Paloma told me off, felt really sad and had a cry. We took a couple of the studs out, but we think we can make it work, yeah? We're going to put in our first Kirby board, which is quite exciting. No?
It's stressful.
I'm going to say, there's one room I would just pay someone to do. It would be the bathroom.
100%. Hell. And
with that, we're on to cutting our first Kirby board, which we were super excited to try out.
Yeah?
What are you marking?
30 up.
Yep.
Yeah? The really nice thing about Schluter is that they give you a grade so you can actually see.
The grid is really handy, isn't it?
It is really handy.
You don't need a ruler. Right, so we're... Give her a second. Right, so we're actually finally screwing the first board on. Oh, a board just fell on me. Excuse you. Right, so we're finally screwing the first board on. This is going to fly up, right, Paloma?
Flying,
Be a breeze.
soaring. Oh, we're breaking free.
Don't want the screws to break free.
Is that alright?
It's good. Number 2 in.
Number 2 in. We've got a vaulted ceiling, which means that this is a really awkward cut. So we're going to go with a Kirby board and try and do one long piece here with a cut along there. And Chris bought me this as a present, which is really useful. You can kind of move it around to what you need. So let's give it a go. So you just tighten it up. What's this called?
Carpenter's angle or something like that. Got your angle?
Got my angle.
did it.
That's pretty good.
You on to the last piece?
Woo! Look at this. So this is the leftover bit. And
Leftover bit from where?
from this corner. And it slots just perfectly in there.
Well,
Super
you see that,
satisfying. Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Look at that.
Alright, I'll screw it in.
Ha-ha!
Job's a good one.
Job's there, good one. I can't believe we've got an actual wall.
I'm actually quite proud we did that ourselves. Well, we say that. I'll be proud if it doesn't leak.
Yeah, if it doesn't leak.
Right?
We did it.
So we did our first ever wall. How did it go?
Surprisingly well.
Yeah.
We started at like 5 p.m. It is now nearly 10, but I'm really proud of us.
But when you say it's only 4 hours, I mean, I'm sure a professional could do that in about an hour, right? But we did it.
We were both in quite foul moods when we started this, so I'm quite impressed we pulled through.
We're in foul moods because we weren't able to progress much today, right?
But this is the progress, so we're now happy.
Alright, should we go get some noodles?
Noodles. Stupid. Okay, next up we are changing the layout of this bathroom to what we originally thought, so we need to move the door.
I'm currently where the door is. You're where the door needs to be.
So we've gone for not a standard size door because space is a premium. We've gone for a smaller door, which is still, I'd say that's pretty fine, right? The countdown is on. We had to delay last time because we realised we didn't have any C24 wood. Now the difference between C24 and C16 is that this needs to be structural because we've got a mezzanine up here. So C24 is a lot stronger than C16. So popped over to Travis Perkins, nabbed myself 4 lengths of 4x2s. I think we've got everything we need for the job. Bada bee, bada boom, whoosh, bah. Job's a good one. Let's do it. Hey Google, play Christmas songs on Spotify.
Okay.
Enjoy. Is a shower.
And with Paloma fueled by Christmas spirit, she started soaring through the work without any distractions.
Walking around the Christmas tree and a lights will sparkle one. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, baby. So now that we have that notched out, main things now is to make sure that this is straight to this. Chris?
Yeah.
I encountered a bit of a problem. So it's never easy. We straightened this while we were doing this, and now that's kind of pushed everything out of alignment. And I've just gone to check these uprights and they're all slightly off. It doesn't really matter because they're coming out anyway, but we want to make sure that this is square to this one. I'm not 100% that this is going to work, but I'm just going to try and see if we can make it as straight as possible without ruining everything else. What I want for Christmas is pencils. They just disappear. Don't know where I put that top. Did you see it? Yeah, where'd it go? Tell me, where'd it go? That's pretty perfect. And now that we've got this all being held up, I'm going to put another one in the middle so that that is secure as well. Oh god! Where is the... Did I not bring a tape measure up with me? I did not, did I? Okay, I'll be back.
we'll wait 5 minutes and you've made a new door.
Ooh.
You're good, aren't you? You can stay.
Thank you.
So, many of you know we discovered lead piping in our house a while back. And I'm sure you would agree that lead-laced tea is not ideal. So today's sponsor Waterdrop have sent us the countertop Core RO system to save the day. We are dusty, thirsty people who need hydrating, and while we wait for our water supply to be changed over, we still need high quality H2O, and more importantly, instant tea to fuel our tired little bodies. This little beauty removes 99.9% of impurities from the water with reverse osmosis, so you can be confident it will remove all the nasties including lead, chlorine and arsenic from your water. It boasts a 3:1 clean to wastewater ratio, and the purified water tank is even removable, so you can pop it in your fridge for cold drinks at your pleasure. Now, we don't want to put our trusty friend Keith the Kettle to shame, but he can boil 2 cups of water in 65 seconds, whereas the Core RO blew our socks off with instant hot water in 3 seconds. Mind blown. It's compact and can be set up anywhere in the house, from our office, kitchen or garden studio. Perfect for an ever-changing renovation house, so it can follow us around wherever we need a well-earned brew. It makes the perfect Christmas gift for all you brew lovers, so check out the link in the description below, and if you don't mind us, we're off to enjoy an instant mulled tea and get on with some jobs. I might have made a fatal error here. Our drainage for the shower has a drain stuck in the middle, and
Need to return it, we can't scratch it.
when we're putting that down where it needs to go, Paloma believes it's hitting a joist. Because the joists are running this way, right?
So we need to call them and tell them we need an offset one.
How do you know where the joists are? Off the top of your head.
Let's see. A
Oh
screw.
yeah. That shower by Christmas isn't looking likely, is it?
How high does a shower head need to be? Usually.
I don't know. Well, at least 6 foot.
According to Dolphin Solutions, the regulations do not specifically outline the precise DocM shower height for installing the fixed shower head. However, based on our experience, we recommend installing it between 1,700mm to 2,100mm above the finished floor level.
Okay.
She sounds a bit fed up, doesn't she?
She does, she doesn't be 1.7, which is incredibly low. And 2.1, which is there. Just more time for it to get cold if it's too high. Feels a bit high.
We're back for evening sessions with number 4. We get stuff done in the evenings because we didn't get it done during the day.
I think we're going to try and do one big piece along that side, then one big piece down here, and then one big piece down there, with the leftovers of that being this bit.
So we should be using about 3 pieces. Alright, let's get this session on the go.
What you gotta do to get a little Legos and Cheetos. Or to be wild. It's Wingardium Leviosa. What you gotta do to get a little.
So we are just waiting on a couple of pieces that we under-ordered that need to arrive again. So we are going to put the boards on a bit of a hold, and in the meantime I need to start making the boxes for in here. The idea is to have some hidden storage, and in this particular one we're going to have a socket so we can charge our toothbrushes in. Electrician is going to be coming on Thursday, so I need to make sure that this box has been made so that he can put his box in and that is all sorted. So let's do this. So I'm going to get a double box. These are the backer plates that go, the backer boxes for these sockets. So I've just had a look and the socket is that way. If I put it in here, I'm not going to have space behind it for the plywood. So I'm thinking we either put it, I think This one is going to be a lot deeper, so this might be the place that we would want to put the shaving port. So we can have our toothbrushes charging in the top here, and if we want to shave or anything, you just need to open this, and you can use that from there, but it's not in the way. So that's going to be the idea for that one. Priority then is making this lacquer box, and then we can make these two more as well. So let's get measuring. Nice one, that's nice and square. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. For this we're going to be using marine ply. I did ask everybody on Instagram. Everyone said either marine ply or moisture resistant MDF. So I've gone for the marine ply just because it's going to have some shelves on it. It's going to need to have a little bit of sturdiness to it, and they are quite large. So I just wanted to make sure that something wasn't going to warp, which I do find MDF, I just don't trust it.
Who knew ply grew in the sea as well? It's looking good in here though.
It is, isn't it?
It's a proper room now. It's got all the walls up. What are you drawing there?
Just a little thing for people to remember us by next time they destroy this bathroom.
Yeah. The alien lizard future civilization can then look us up on Instagram when we've all blown each other up.
You can judge us by our awful setting.
Should we bring these ones back to life? No, they can't stud walls for shit.
Right, let's go cut some wood.
Let's go.
This is our kitchen.
Isn't it looking pretty?
Where's my lovely pencil?
Oh no, not the pencil, the shoe again.
Our plumber left this pencil and I'm in love with it. But he keeps explaining that this pencil is like 20 quid.
What type of pencil is it?
I don't know. It's the one that all the tradies use. There's just too many things to think about.
Yeah.
Pencils are just not one of them. I like working with wood.
Why is that?
It's just nice. I don't like working with stone, like bricks. It's just too dusty. Love it. Fuck. Not too sure how I'm gonna stick these guys together. So I've just figured out that. So the plan is, I'm gonna put this piece in here, and this is gonna just sit on the inside of that plasterboard. When we've got our door, it sits flush with this, so that's really important to get right. Chris, can I get you just to hold this just to see if it works? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna have to move this hand. Small one.
Pretty good, huh?
Is that alright?
Yeah, well done. Should we have a access hatch to the bathroom from the hall?
Yeah.
Hello, could you
Escape.
pass me a toilet roll? We could make it a secret cupboard, right? Be great for hide and seek.
One day I would like a tiny house.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? The moment of truth.
Moment of truth. I'm gonna need your help, you know.
Okay. You made that in about half an hour.
I love it.
What are you going to put in there?
Everything.
Children?
Have spare towels, like refills for our sustainably sourced shampoo and conditioners.
Yeah. Anyone know any good sustainable shampoos and conditioners?
Oh yeah, let us know. We're always keen to find more things. Oh, look at that. That looks epic.
You're a one-man band, you aren't you?
Hey. So this is going to have a plywood door on it. It's going to have panels that are basically going to make it like completely hidden. And my next job is now just to mark out where this is going to be. So I want to make sure that our box is nice and straight, nice and flat, and then that's where our hidden charger will be. Getting my multi-tool, I'm just going to cut around where this needs to go. Bada bee, bada boom. This whole thing was a lot easier than I had anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely rapido today.
I know, right? I'm on a roll.
On a roll.
I'm gonna start sizing these ones up. These are going to be quite different because I'm going to have them made outside and then I'm going to slot them in.
Why are you doing it like that?
Because I can't access the back to nail from the back, which we did with that one, even though it's quite hard as well.
Okay, I believe in you. You can do it.
Let's try this. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh my god.
You did it! You like working with wood, don't you?
I do. Look at that, that's great.
Yeah, it's going to be the mirror.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's behind the mirror?
What is behind the mirror, Paloma? That is the question.
A box.
Maybe some noodles.
Oh yeah, I haven't actually eaten.
Right, Paloma might tell me off for telling you this, but she's in work today being a vet, so she can't really tell me off until she sees this later on. I wanted to just give you a bit of a lowdown on what we're planning for the tiles in this room because it's super exciting. We're working with Mandarin stone for the tiles in this room and we've gone for some pretty exquisite tiles. So for the floor we've got this amazing white octagon marble and we're going to finish them off with black insert squares to make a pattern around the room. We were thinking about going green for these square inserts, but we are going to have green on the wall, so we thought white, black and green would make a really strong Victorian style bathroom colour scheme. What do you think? Would you go black or green for the inserts? And then we're just trying to decide which wall to put the white and green metro tiles on. It's so pretty. Our current thinking is, what we have to decide is, where do we put the white and green tiles? Our thinking is that we put white tiles around the round window so it doesn't compete too much when you're walking into the room with the window. And then the side wall of the shower will be the green. And what's nice about this is that it's super varied. So as you can see, the pattern on one to the other isn't always exactly the same. So I think visually that's going to look super nice and contrasty. And then the door and back of the shower we're thinking will be white again. So what do you think? Do you agree? Would you change it up any other way? Would you prefer when you walk in to have visually see the green or the white? Any other thoughts? And then to top it off, we've not showed you before, but we have marble skirting, which is going to be chef's kiss. Only we pull it off though. But before we can think about even installing this lovely marble, we need to get the underfloor heating underneath it. It's going to be quite tricky, and that's our next task. We only have 1 week to go to attempt to finish this bathroom. It's going to be a wild ride this week. So make sure, if you're not, hit the subscribe button now, because next week is going to be massive.